Hi, thank you for clicking on this video. Here I will answer questions from you, my subscribers, and other people who comment in my various videos. Before I begin the Q&A proper, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and share. It does help my channel grow. And if you are a new subscriber, you will receive 3 years of good luck and 5 years of better luck. Enjoy. As you saw in the thumbnail, this is not only a Q&A, but also a giveaway. As you can see, I have 3 cups to give away. This logo, my logo, was designed and created by my nephew, Gabe Gonzales. If you need any artwork for logos, visual art, please contact him with information found in the description below. To enter, please place in the comment section the reason why you want to become a lawyer. I will randomly choose 3 people and correspond with them with the email listed in their About page. Please make sure that your email is listed in your YouTube channel About page. I wish you good luck and enjoy the video. Welcome back. This is my second Q&A or second question and answer video. The first one I did was last month. I plan to do this monthly, but depending on the number of questions and comments, I might do it twice a month. Let's begin. The first question comes from Zachary Banyes, and he asks, "Hello, Dean. Do professors mean it personally when they shout and scold you personally when you had a bad recit or recitation? How do you move on from that experience?" Zachary, if you're a law student, I feel for you. Just know that every lawyer and every student has experienced a bad recit. Whether they've experienced a professor shouting at them or, as you call it, personally shout or scold you, I'm sure that is common among law professors. I can't deny that. How do we move on? Just remember that professors should not take it personally. Although your question is framed about doing it personally, I feel that the professors are doing it to give you more courage, and ironically, to strengthen you. Professors have a twofold purpose. One is to train future lawyers, and the second one to make sure that everybody passes the bar exam. Having a strict recitation or a vigorous or a scolding recitation allows the student to prepare himself personally, morally, for the rigors of being a lawyer. The second question comes from Mary Jane Alegre. Mary Jane asks, "Attorney, ilan pa ba ang books pag first year pa lang in law school? Lahat ba ng law school ay pareho? Ang mga libro, pag-aaralan po o iba-iba? Nagre-ready pa kasi ako." Good question, Mary Jane. The law books assigned is a particular choice by the professor. Sometimes you might have a professor that is an author himself. To give a safe number, I think it's 1 law book per subject. There are about 6 or 7 subjects per semester, so that will be about 6 or 7 law books per semester. At least for the first year, all the subjects are the same for every law school, except for 1 or 2 minor subjects, such as Intro to Law or Philosophy of Law. If you're studying in a religious institution, they might have theology and the law. Other than that, the most common first-year freshman subjects are Constitutional Law 1, Criminal Law 1, Persons and Family Relations, Legal Logic, Legal Research, and Legal Writing. The third question comes from Mr. Juan Carlo Saliba, and he asks, "Dean, what would be your comment should the LEB, hypothetically, let's say, remove the Socratic method as its teaching approach?" That's a good question. Personally, I believe in the Socratic method insofar as having the law student learn vigorously. Having the Socratic method allows the professor to test the courage, the strength, the fortitude of a law student. It's important that a law student must prove to the law professor that he wants to be a lawyer and can maintain the courage and the strength to continue as a law student. It may seem tough, it may seem scary, it may even seem old school, but the Socratic method, I believe, is an efficient way for law students to learn the law. The next question comes from Victory777, and the question is, meron ba bang short courses for law school? Yung tipong mag-aaral ka lang ng law because of passion? I think the question is framed that you want to take up law courses but not in law school. Or maybe take up law subjects in law school but not actually graduating from law school? Well, in my school, in the University of Caloocan City, we don't have what they call audit courses or audit learning. Each student that enrolls at the College of Law at the University of Caloocan City will graduate with a Juris Doctorate degree, non-thesis, and that student hopefully will take the bar exam. If you want to know about law courses in college, I'm sure every college, especially business courses like management or even legal management, they have law subjects such as obligations and contracts, labor law, maybe even some civil law subjects. Maybe there you can inquire at your college and see whether they offer those subjects. The next question comes from Samantha Williams, and she asks, just a question though, in the context of a law class or session, is there a substantial difference in terms of quality education between face-to-face and an online class? In the first few months of 2020, that was the beginning of the second semester for the school year 2019-2020. And by mid-March, every school in the Philippines was hit with the pandemic. Their face-to-face classes were canceled and every school scrambled, even law schools, how to have blended learning, whether it be synchronous or asynchronous. Come June or August, depending on when a school starts their semester, every school mandated a blended learning system where they could have online classes or video conferencing classes. Personally, I prefer face-to-face classes. One, the tradition of law school is to have a Socratic method of teaching, wherein the professor will assess a law student's demeanor, capacity to be a lawyer. You can't really have that in an online class. If a class is mainly about written work or it's not a major subject, then an online class may suffice, but not for a whole semester. That's my personal opinion. The next question comes from James Wade, and he asks, hi Dean, is it okay to enroll directly to first year, second semester? I will take this question as if you were a freshman law student. The Legal Education Board does not allow that. Every freshman law student must take the first sem of the first year. They cannot jump into the second semester. One, some of the classes may have a prerequisite, such as obligations and contracts. You cannot take that subject unless you pass persons and family relations. The next question comes from Mary Ann Rodrigo, and she asks, Dean, pwede mo magtanong kung pwede mong practice ng law sa Pilipinas kahit sa ibang bansa ka nag-graduate ng law? At ano ang requirements, Dean, kung gusto ko din dito mag-practice ng law? Thank you po. Hopefully I'm wrong, Marianne, but I think you are saying that you have graduated with a law degree from a foreign country and that you want to practice here. To practice law in the Philippines, as far as nationality, there are two requirements. One, you must be a Filipino, whether dual citizen or not. And two, you have a law degree from a Philippine law school. If you have a law degree from a law school outside the Philippines, you would have to ask permission from the Supreme Court of the Philippines, which is very difficult to obtain. But it does happen. Miss Marianne, if you want to practice here, I think you have to ask permission through a petition with the Supreme Court. In that petition, you must say that you are coming back to the Philippines and you want to practice law. I wish you good luck. The next question comes from Jeffrey Cruz, and he asks, I was an average college student. I am scared of law school. Should I continue? Jeffrey, I think all law students are scared of law school. And I think all law students are scared of law school professors. That is not uncommon. If that is your dream, if being a lawyer is what you want to be, then fear should not be a factor. Pursue that dream and enroll in the law school. I wish you good luck. The next question is from, I hope I pronounced this right, Hardly June Nakila. And the question is, hi Dean, I am currently on my third year as a legal management student. What do you think will the edge of someone with this degree? Thank you po. I think having a degree of legal management will give you an advantage insofar as having prior knowledge of certain legal subjects. Also, some of those legal subjects taught in legal management might have been taught by lawyers. And if they taught the subjects 50% the way they teach them in law school, then I think that will definitely give you an edge. The next question comes from Epic PH. And the question is, Sir Dean, can you share us some of your failures, if there were, and challenges back in law school? Have you been on a difficult situation once? How did you persist it and overcome those challenges? Hi, Epic PH. Every lawyer, every law student has had some difficulties in law school. As for me, I went to law school married and with a 2-year-old son. I persevered. In my first year, first semester, I failed 2 subjects. yet I survived. So just know, failing a subject, dropping a subject is a very common thing in law school, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope this will encourage you to stay in law school. The next question comes from Maridol Javier, and the question is, Good day, Dean. I took the bar a long time ago. I became a plain housewife after that. I'm interested to take the bar again. What is the requirement if I want to take a refresher course? Do I need to enroll in a law school or just in a review center? Please enlighten me. Thank you. Ms. Vera. It all depends on when you took the bar, what year. Depending on the requirements, it's either you have to take a refresher course or a review class. I would suggest that you go back to the law school where you graduated and inquire there. If you're going to take a refresher course, it's just repeating your senior year or the review subjects, and you must take a review class before you apply to take the bar exam. I wish you good luck and hope you'll be a lawyer someday. The next question is from Rubilin Lopez, and she asks, what advice can you give po to those young people like me na grade 11 that aspires to become a lawyer? I am a new subscriber. Well, Ms. Lopez, thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching my videos. If you're a grade 11 student, I think you're going to graduate in a couple of years and then enter college. I would suggest, if you really want to be a lawyer, I want you to take a good pre-law college major. I have a video and I'll put the link in the description below and a video card up here to tell you which college majors are optimal for a law degree. If you really want to be a lawyer and you want to pursue that dream, there are two courses which I would recommend. One is English Literature, which teaches you critical analysis and critical thinking. Another is Philosophy, where it teaches you arguing, also critical analysis and critical thinking. But if you're not sure, pick a course that will give you a good career outside of law school. There, I've answered some questions posted as comments in my various videos. If you have any question regarding law school professors, or anything about the law, please put it in a comment below and maybe that will be in the next Q&A video. I hope you picked up something in this video, and if you're a law student or aspiring law student, I wish you the best of luck and hope you'll be a lawyer someday. Remember, it's not what you know, it's what they don't know.